Good morning, Super Readers! Thank you for joining us in our Valley PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Nix.
I'm Mrs. Hammock.
And I'm Mrs. Bang.
This is a place for us to learn, practice, and grow our brains to become even stronger readers, writers, and thinkers. So let's get started by warming up our brains with some
ear training
called
Daily Phonemic Awareness.
All right, super readers, today we're going to do something with that phonemic awareness it's going to be called phoneme deletion. And deletion is just a fancy word of saying we're going to delete or take away a sound and make a new word. Okay, so let me show you how it goes. We have the word chair. Chair. What sounds do we hear in chair? What do we hear? Ch.
Air.
Air.
Air, right? Okay, ch, air. Those are our sounds. What if I take away the ch sound? What do I have left?
Air.
Air.
Take away the air.
Air, right?
Okay.
All right. You see how that goes?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this word? Plate. Plate. What sounds? It's a little tricky in the beginning.
Okay.
Plate. Oh, ooh, I like how you did that. O, A, T. Ooh,
Okay.
Squeeze them in there.
Eight.
O, A, T.
Okay.
What if we take away the P sound? What do we have? O, A, T.
Late. Oh.
See how that goes? Okay, let's try one more. How about this one? Scare. Scare. Think of the sounds.
Air.
Air. Air, right?
Okay.
Take away the s. What do we have left?
Care.
Care.
That's tricky.
It is a little tricky, but we can make so many words with just sounds, not even having to worry about letters yet, right? It's really important that we can hear them.
And that's what we have to do first. We have to train our ears first to hear the sounds before we are looking at letters to know which letters make those sounds.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know what else we like to listen to?
Yes.
Let's do some dancing.
Song and dance.
A little song and dance. Let's do it. All right. And I like this one.
Me too.
The little koala.
So
That's
fun.
a fun one. I really like that one.
It's really cute. I agree.
All right. And it's helping me get my steps. So
Hey, that's great.
it's never a bad thing.
I'm ready now.
You ready?
I think they are too. I think we're all ready
I
to
think
learn.
so. We're going to head over to the word work board and work on the letters that go with the sounds that we just practiced.
Great.
So I'll see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
All right, here we are. Here is our chair card. This is the sound that we're working on this week. Chair has the air sound. And there are 3 ways that we are learning about to make that sound. Now there is a 4th way, and we're going to learn that another time, but I think 3 is enough for now. Speaking of 3, 1, let me see if I can get 2 and 3 to come in and help me. Hey guys, are you ready?
Oh, yes, let's do it, Mrs. Hammock.
Oh, excellent.
Ready.
All right, you guys are getting really good at this. So let's review the sound spelling patterns, and then we'll read some words together, okay?
Okay.
All right. A-I-R says air.
A-I-R says air.
Great. A-R-E says air.
A-R-E says air.
Good. And E-A-R says air.
E-A-R says air.
Oh, I said ear. But it's air.
You're right. Sometimes it does, but for this spelling pattern, we're going to say air. All right, let's take a look at some of the words that I have for us to blend. Let's take a look at this first word, and we have a consonant blend, and that is the F-L. And what do those two letters, what sounds do they represent? Air. Let's put it together. Flare. Flare. Ricky reads stories with flair. That means he's got a special way of doing it, kind of fancy.
Yeah.
All right, let's try.
Like that.
Yes. You're so full of flair. Let's try the next word. Are you ready? Okay, here we have a digraph, the SH, and what does that sound say? Shh.
Air.
Air.
Share. Good job.
Share. We like to share.
Yes, we do. And our last word to blend is the B here, and that B sound says
Ba.
Yeah, be careful. Remember, we have to make it a really short sound. We don't say ba, we say b. B. Air. Bear. Good job.
Bear.
All right, are you ready to do some building? Okay, because you're getting so good at this, I thought we'd see what we could do. I want you to spell the word rare. When something is rare, it means it's hard to find or it's unique or special. Or you could be talking about cooking your steak rare, which means it's still going to have some pink inside of it. So how would we go about spelling the word rare? What's that first sound you hear?
Is the R.
Yes, very good. Now, it has two sounds, r, air. So which spelling pattern do you think we're going to use for the word rare?
Mrs. Hammock, I think because we did the A-I-R yesterday, you might be trying to trick us and have us do another spelling pattern today. So I'm thinking A-R-E.
I like how your brain works. Good thinking. Here is the word rare. Very nice. All right. You ready for another one? All right. Now I'd like us to change this word to say mare. Mare. A mare is a female adult horse. A mare. So how would we go about building that word?
Mrs. Hammock.
I bet you know, don't you?
I got this because it's the mare. We should change the R to the which is the M, and now you have the word mare.
Very good. Same spelling pattern. That's right. All right, one last one, and see if you can, well, let's try it anyway. Let's do dare. I dare you to spell or build the word dare.
Ooh, well, I think all we have to do is change that beginning sound to a D.
You are right. Look at that. Dare. So I wanted you to notice that when you know one word with the spelling pattern, all you have to be able to do is change out some of the letters at the front to make a whole new word. Isn't that cool?
Oh, it's very cool.
And that's why we learn spelling patterns. It helps us with our spelling. When we know one word with that pattern, then we can build other words that also share that pattern. And that's what reading is.
Oh, yes.
Making sense of all those patterns.
I got this.
You do. You're doing a great job. I'm going to let you guys go, and we're going to read a sentence, and I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. All right, super readers, here is our sentence for today. Her fair red hair blue in the air. Did you hear all those words? Fair, hair, and air. Great reading. Let's practice some more reading with our high frequency words and Mrs. Nix.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Hammock. And yes, today we're going to go through and we're going to review. We've got 6 high frequency words. Now remember, high frequency words are just that. They're words that we see often or frequently in our reading and writing. So we need to be able to read them. We need to be able to spell them. So let's go through, and I want to hear you in a big loud voice read these words. Read them with me. Favorite, young, surprise, few, wonder, and gone. All right, today we're going to look at this word right here, surprise, surprise. So let's spell it together. S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E, surprise. Now, you want to help me use it in a sentence? Because it's always good to look at it in context. It will be fun to surprise Mom after work. Do you see it being used in a sentence just like that? Great job. Another thing that I love to do with my words is to think about and how to break down my words into syllables. Now remember, syllables are really just a small chunk of a word, and a great way to do it would be to clap. So let's start with the word surprise. Surprise. I clapped twice, so I know I have 2 syllables. Do you remember another way we talked about finding how many syllables you can hear? That's right, you can put your hand just below your chin, and every time your mouth or your chin touches the top of your hand, that's a syllable. Really, it's every vowel sound. So let's do it. Surprise. How many did you get? 2, right? Surprise. All right. So I have a little chart right here that we're going to go through, and we're going to chart out some of these. So we just did surprise. How many did it have? That's right. It had 2 syllables. Okay, let's try another one. How about the word young? Young. Put your hand right there. Young. Clap it out. Young. 1 syllable. Good. All right. How about one more? How about wonder? Wonder. How many syllables? Wonder. Ooh. Clap it out. Wonder. How many? You got it. 2. So you could take your words and you could sort them with lots of different rules. Today we did it with syllables, and it's a great strategy to remind ourselves we're listening for our vowel sounds, but we're also able to find them in other different ways. All right, let's go over and listen to a story, and when we come back, Mrs. Vang is going to help you with a little bit of comprehension. We'll see you in a second.
Happy birthday, USA! Why do we celebrate the 4th of July? Whiz, boom, bang. That's the sound of fireworks that tear through the air. Colors light up the sky. Bands play and crowds roar. It's the 4th of July. Each year, people celebrate the birthday of the United States. It is a day for us all to share. We enjoy favorite things such as fireworks, parades, and picnics. This kind of party has gone on for over 200 years. But how did this holiday begin? Caption: Parades are a favorite way to celebrate July 4th. In 1775, our nation was small. It had just 13 colonies. A colony is like a state, but ruled by a leader far away. This ruler was the King of England. The people in the colonies did not like this. They felt the king's rules were not fair. They felt he did not care if they were happy. Caption: Our country began over 200 years ago. On June 11, 1776, Leaders of the young colonies met as a group called Congress. The people of the colonies wanted to split away from England, and the leaders wanted to unite to make new rules and write their own laws. Caption: This is Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Many rules for our nation were written here. Thomas Jefferson led the team that wrote the Declaration of Independence. They wrote it in just a few weeks. It declares that people should be free to be happy and that they should be free from rulers far away. The writers wanted to choose their own kind of government. Caption: Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. Years later, he became the third president of the United States. Leaders started to sign the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776. They sent it to the King of England. He was surprised the colonies dared to do this. He did not want the colonies to be free. The Declaration of Independence was first read out loud on July 4th. Music blared and bells rang. 1 year later, fireworks lit up the sky on July 4th. Caption: Thomas Jefferson and other leaders in Congress talked about how to split away from England. This was just the beginning. It took a long fight for our nation to be free, but it would not have happened without the Declaration of Independence. Caption: This is the Declaration of Independence. It told King George that the 13 colonies wanted to be free from England. We celebrate our freedom and the Declaration every year on the 4th of July. It's no wonder it is our nation's favorite holiday.
Did you guys enjoy that story? It was called Happy Birthday U.S.A., which is super exciting because July is just around the corner, isn't it? And a lot of you guys, I know, love celebrating what happens on July 4th. But today, let's work on some author's craft. So, I have a question for you. The question says, how is the information organized on these pages? And so to help us, we're going to read page 403, and then we're going to write about what happened on July 4th, 1776, and then we're going to write about what happened after July 4th, 1 year later. Okay, so we're going to read, we're going to write what happened on July 4th, 1776, and then we're going to write about what happened 1 year later, and then we're going to write about how the author uses the dates, how the author uses date to help us. Okay, so if we're gonna read the page again, maybe we should get our friend to come help us. You think so? Should we call Rita? There she is. Hello, Rita. Oh, I'm so glad you are here because we need to read page 403.
Oh,
can you help us?
Yes, I'm a great reader.
You are.
Okay, do you want me to read the caption?
Let's just read the paragraphs.
Okay. Leaders start to sign the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. They sent it to the King of England. He was surprised the colonies dared to do this. He did not want the colonies to be free. The Declaration of Independence was first read out loud on July 4th. Music blared and bells rang. 1 year later, fireworks lit up the sky on July 4th. Oh, I love fireworks.
I do too. Thank you, Rita.
You're welcome.
You did a great job reading that page for us. So, were you guys thinking about what happened on July 4th, 1776? Were you listening? What happened? That's right. If you said that the leaders signed the Declaration of Independence, it was read out loud, and people played music and rang bells. That's right.
That's true.
But then what happened 1 year later?
Oh.
Something else happened.
I know.
What happened?
Fireworks.
Fireworks lit up the sky. You're right. So the author uses dates to show, what does the author uses the date to show us? That the events happened long ago and then tell when we began using fireworks to celebrate Independence Day. So when did we start using fireworks? 1 year after July 4th, 1776.
I love those things.
Isn't that interesting? Now, let's use all of the details that we've learned and let's go and use that and help us with our writing. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm gonna go get my pencil.
Okay, because I know you're a great reader and a great writer. Let's look at our prompt today. Today, our writing prompt says, what is the most important part of the 4th of July? Why do you think so? So it's kind of a two-parter. So you first have to tell me what is the most important part of the 4th of July, and I want you to tell me why you think so, okay? So I started it for you. I said, I think the most important part of July 4th is getting to celebrate the birthday of the U.S., which is, the U.S. is an abbreviation for United States. That's why I'm going to use an abbreviation, which is just a short way to write a long word so that we can fit all of our words on our paper, okay? So I already answered the first question, right? What was the most important part? It was to celebrate the birthday of the U.S. Now I want you guys to think, why do you think so? I want you thinking, because I'm going to have some friends, because I know they've been thinking, and I know that they have some more details to add to my writing. So let's call our friends in to help us. Are you ready? Friends! Hello! Oh.
Hello, Mrs. Bang.
Can you guys help me with this writing? I'm so glad Rita's back to help us with our writing. Okay, so we already wrote the most important part of July 4th, which is to celebrate the birthday of our U.S. But why do you think that?
Ooh, I have an idea. What about the fact that we get to enjoy fireworks and picnics and parades with our families?
That's right. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so let's put that on. We get to enjoy fireworks, parades, and picnic with our families. Thumbs up if you get to enjoy all fireworks and parades and picnics with your family. Thumbs up. Awesome.
That's so fun. It's also a great day to celebrate our freedom.
That's right, right? It's the day that we declare our freedom from, that's right, from
The king.
the king, you're right. So it's a great way to celebrate our freedom, and that's what we call it, our birthday, right? Because now we are our own country. Okay, what else should we put in our writing? Should we just end it? Should we do a concluding sentence? Let's end it. Let's see, Rita, you are so great with ending our concluding sentence. Can you give me a concluding sentence?
Well, I have this sentence that I wrote, but I might have given it to you in the wrong order. It says, it's also important to learn that Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence. But that's not really a closing sentence.
It's not. So should we change, it's a great day to celebrate our freedom as the closing?
A better closing.
Oh, I like that. I like how you reread it and then you
went. Reread it.
Oh, that didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, good thinking. So you said it was also important to learn that Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration of Independence, and then we're gonna close it with, it's a great day to celebrate our freedom.
Oh, yeah, that sounds much better.
Much better. I'm so glad that you reread it and thought, this was a better closing sentence, and this was the detail that we needed to add. So I want you guys to write your details and read it to someone. Now, let's kick it over to a friend who has another story they want us to read.
Good morning, super readers, and hi, Leo Lion. How are you today?
Hello, I'm good. I have a book I want to share with everyone today.
You do. Is it this one right here, The Library Fish by Alyssa Satin Capelli? Oh.
You guys have all heard of the library lion. This is the library fish. So one day, Mr. Hughes, the librarian, found a fish bowl. And he welcomed the fish into the children's room and gave her a home in his world of books and friends and stories, and named her the library fish.
Oh, that's cute.
Then one morning, there was a snowstorm, and no one came to the library. So the library fish was able to walk around and read her own stories.
Ooh, wow.
So what kind of books did she read? Oh, if you want to find out, you'll have to check out this book from your local library or your school library or on Sora. Thanks for watching Valley PBS.
That was great. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, that's
cute.
a sweet book, isn't it?
That's a
The
good
library fish.
Oh, so
I
sweet.
love that.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Alec.
Alec who?
Who?
Alec. I like it when you ask me questions. Oh, you get it? Alec. And I'm Alec.
Alec.
We got it.
Hey, Super Readers, thanks so much for checking us out here at Valley PBS, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.